Hello, dear children, good morning. Today I am going to teach you the grammar part of your fourth chapter, The Two Merchants. Children, in your previous classes, you have learned hard words, meanings, question and answers. And in today's class, you are going to learn grammar. See the topic subject and predicate. So, here what is the subject? We are going to learn what is the subject and what is the predicate. See here, for example, Birbal was known for his keen intelligence. So, who is known for his keen intelligence? Birbal. So, here Birbal is the subject, was known for his keen intelligence is the predicate. See the second example, children. He is an honest lad. In the above sentences, the highlighted parts means Birbal and he. These two are highlighted parts in the above sentences, right? Highlighted part shows what the sentence is about. So, this sentence is about Birbal and this sentence is about a person, a man, he. Okay. The underlined part shows the action. Was known for his keen intelligence and is an honest lad. These two underlined parts shows the action about that persons. Okay. In the first sentence, Birbal is the subject. Birbal is the subject and was known for his keen intelligence is the predicate. The subject may be a noun or a pronoun. So, this subject may be a noun or a pronoun. Okay. And we will see the exercise, children, for the subject and predicate. See. Underline the subject and circle the predicate in each of these sentences. First one, the horse runs very fast. The horse runs very fast. Here, horse. Horse is the subject and runs very fast is the predicate. Second one, the teacher likes her students. Here, teacher is the subject and likes her students is the predicate. Third one, my mother gave me a chocolate. My mother is the subject and gave me a chocolate is the predicate. Fourth one, the rain washed away the soil. The rain is the subject here and washed away the soil is the predicate, is the action of the subject. Okay. Fifth one, this house was built last year. This house, this is the subject and was built last year is the predicate. Okay, children. Now again come to the worksheet. Next one is phrase. A phrase is a group of words that doesn't have a verb and makes partial sense. So, a phrase is a group of words. It doesn't have a verb and makes partial sense. Some money in the jar. Okay, for example, some money is the phrase and in the jar is also the phrase. See. Phrase doesn't end with capital letters, full stops, question marks and exclamation marks. So these group of words cannot call as sentences. So phrase does not end with capital letters nor it is having full stops, question marks and exclamation marks. So these group of words cannot call as sentences. For example, the merchant gave him some money. There was a gold mohur in the jar. So, we do the exercise part for the phrase. Okay. See here. Fill in the blanks with suitable phrases of your own to make complete sentences. See the first one. Dash or playing in the park. The children are playing in the park. Second one is the book is lying dash. The book is lying on the table. Third one, children. I bought this book dash. I bought this book for my brother. Fourth one. I baked a cake dash on her birthday. I baked a cake to give on her birthday. Fifth one. A friend in need is a dash. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay. Again, come to the worksheet, children. We see this. Match the verbs in column A with the most suitable adverbs in column B. So, column A is the in column A we can see the verbs, and in column B we can see adverbs. So, we have to match them. See, hope sincerely, select carefully, announce loudly, write legibly, laugh joyfully. Okay. So, once go through this video, children, and note down these subject and predicate, phrase, and match the verbs and adverbs. Okay, 2 times each in your homework book, and also you have to do the exercise part of the subject and predicate and phrase given in the textbook. You have to note down those exercise part in your homework also. Okay, children, bye. Thank you.